We are learning to ask thin and thick questions before, during and after reading. Okay, let's have a think about thick questions. A thick question is a question where the answer can't be found in the book. The answer is detailed, so it has a lot of information, and it usually includes your opinion. And there could be a different answer depending on who it is that's answering the question. So for my thick questions today, I've made up a thick question dice, and you can see that I've just put these words onto a dice, and you can do the same at home. And your words that will be on your dice, the starts of your thick questions, will be could, will, can, should, might, and would. Now I'm going to use my thick question dice to ask questions before, during and after with the story Rapunzel. So first of all, I'm going to ask a before question. So my before reading question from rolling my thick question dice, I came up with the question starter of will. So the question I'm going to ask before reading is, will the witch be bad? Okay, and now I need to read the story to about halfway, and then I'm going to be answering my question. So I read my story, and in answer to my question, will the witch be bad? Well, it's a bit complicated because the witch is bad because she locks Rapunzel away, but she's also kind because she looks after her and she brings her food and nice clothes to wear. So you can see that my answer to that question has a lot of detail in it. Now that I'm at halfway, I'm going to ask a question during reading. So I roll my thick question dice again, and this time it lands on should. And my question is, should the witch be punished for locking up Rapunzel? Now, this depends on your opinion. So what I might think is the answer to this question might be different to what somebody else thinks, because thick questions can have different answers. And now I read to the end of the story, and then I roll my thick question dice again, and this time it lands on can. So I have to think of a question starting with can. So my question is, can the witch be happy without Rapunzel? And the answer to this depends on what my opinion is. I think that she won't be, that she will miss Rapunzel too much, and she won't ever be able to be happy again. But somebody else might think that she could be happy again. Maybe she might find another girl to lock in a tower. So you can see that with thick questions, often the answer is different. So now what you're going to do is you're going to make up your own thick question dice and use that to ask questions before, during and after reading your story.